If you haven't watched Peaky Blinders yet, go watch it. Yes, it's on Netflix. I just finished the first season and a bit, and it just captivates you in so many different ways. If you love well-written historic crime dramas, then Peaky Blinders is pretty much for you. The best part of the show? Hands down, the lead character, Thomas Shelby. Cillian Murphy does an amazing job with him. He's suave, cunning, sophisticated, and ice cold. One of the smartest characters I've ever seen written for television. Let's take a deeper look at how the writers have made Tommy such a brilliant character. Minor spoilers for the beginning of Peaky Blinders ahead. Character traits. What amazes me with Tommy's character is that the moment he is on screen, his presence is instantly felt. You just feel the weight of his character. Tommy is always in control, even when it seems like he's not. He's manipulative and a clever problem solver. He runs the family.
Which one am I talking to? Which one of you is the boss?
And I'm the fucking boss, okay?
On the other hand, many of the main characters surrounding Tommy are the exact opposite. Where Tommy is calculating, Arthur is wild and rash. Where Tommy is manipulative, John is submissive. Where Tommy is aggressive, Ada is complacent. And of course, one of the biggest contrasts in season 1 is found in Tommy's ex-best friend, Freddie, a communist, who is constantly being hunted and scapegoated, while Tommy always seems to avoid the law. These contrasts of traits gives weight to Tommy's presence on screen. Each of these traits on their own already make Tommy appear powerful and intelligent, but it is even stronger when you have other characters to compare against. I particularly enjoy this early scene in episode 1, which demonstrates Tommy's nature the best through contrast with his brother Arthur in their first interaction. Take a look.
Now you were seen doing the powder trick down at Garrison Courts.
People need a reason to lay a bet.
There was a Chinese.
Look at the book.
Chinese have cutters of their own.
We agreed, Arthur. I'm taking charge of drumming up new money.
Tommy's piercing stare, his calm demeanor show that he's completely in control of the situation, very unlike Arthur, who is very hot-headed. Arthur tries to steer the conversation by asking questions, but Tommy silences Arthur with his answers.
You think we can take on the Chinese and Billy Kimber? Billy's got a bloody army!
I think, Arthur. That's what I do.
Tommy has thought this through and through. Although Arthur is the eldest, their interaction demonstrates that Arthur is anything but superior to him. Problem solving. One of the crucial things about the show that makes Tommy so brilliantly written revolves around how he solves the problems he faces. Now, there are always characters in film and TV that are written as smart characters that make you think they are smart because they usually throw around technical jargon and sophisticated language, but we can't understand their intelligence because we fundamentally don't understand the problem that is required to be solved. Tommy's problems, however, are technically very easy to understand. Some of the problems he faces are trying to drum up new business.
What if Mulligan Boy wins, Tommy? You fixing races now. Do you have permission from Billy Kimber to be fixing races?
Accidentally going to war with the Lees. And having cops interfere with his operations.
Found out subsequently that I was speaking to the wrong man. Next time, I want to talk to the boss.
See what I mean? Easy to understand problems, but difficult to solve. We don't know how to solve these problems, but Tommy does. He always is 2 steps ahead of everyone else. He has already thought of the solution, and when he solves the problem, it almost makes you say, how come I didn't think of that? Take a look at these scenes.
It bloody won. Monaghan Boy, bloody won!
Yeah, it won. And word will spread. So the next time we do the powder trick, it won't be just the garrison. They'll bet on the horse. And you know what? The horse will win again. And the third time we do it, we'll have the whole of Birmingham betting on it. And that time, the horse will lose.
I run the races and you fixed one of them, so I'm going to have you shot against a post.
Mr. Kimber. Look at it. That is my name in it. It's from the Lee family. You are also at war with the Lees, Mr. Kimber, am I right? The Lees are attacking your bookies and taking your money. You need help.
Perhaps we should listen to what Mr. Shelby has to say.
You and your specials will leave my businesses alone from now on. No more raids into our territory. No more smashing up pubs. I intend to do business with Billy Kimber. He has policemen on his payroll. I want you to put in a word that his men should leave me alone.
Forgive me, I don't seem to have a pen to write down this rather long list of demands. And what do I get in return?
I have the guns.
I want to take the last part of this video to discuss how the writers of Peaky Blinders have done such a beautiful job creating depth and complexity in each character. The show at its heart is a story of what happens to a family as they try to expand their empire and ascend into power. With Thomas Shelby, we see a character who is brilliant, but not without flaw. In Tommy, we get a character that demonstrates the conflict between ambition and loyalty, both necessary, but both constantly opposing each other. This is the essential underlying theme of Peaky Blinders. In Tommy's past, he realized that loyalty to his country required sacrificing all his ambitions. But now, his ambition requires the sacrifice of all loyalty to his country, his friends, and even his family. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thank you for checking out my video. I hope you found something worthwhile in that. I figure I release something a little bit sooner rather than later because I missed a whole month without uploading a video, so thank you for bearing with me in my sporadic schedule. I recently just got into the show and absolutely loved it. It's so smart and so well written, so well crafted. I just had to talk about it. If you've seen the show, comment below. Let me know what your favorite moment from the show was, your favorite character, your favorite scene. Anyways, that's all from me right now. Don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.